Welcome back to Dr. D.C.A. YouTube channel. Here you come to learn about crypto and growth stocks to slowly and steadily build your net worth and your portfolio. This week has been pretty quiet in terms of crypto, and stock market is also holding. Let's start the update first with the Nasdaq index. So you guys know we've been following this trend line. There's nothing, there's not much going on, to be honest. It's consolidating here. And the first line of resistance we are watching is going to be around, 40,500. Now, the thing to look for is, as you know, this is July, which basically means the second quarter ended. And there's going to be a lot of earnings that's going to start soon. And we can actually also look the blue chip stocks to sort of understand. Take a look at Amazon first. Yeah, so around end of the month, all this big, FANG stock, Facebook, Google, and so forth, Amazon, and so forth, they're going to start, having the earnings, and that's what's going to basically decide the, direction of the market because those are the big companies and massive market cap, and it's going to, decide which direction the stock market is going into. In my opinion, if the earnings are decent with good projections, it's going to break through. You know, if they are bad, then obviously we could revisit 12.3. I think that's okay. We had a crazy rally week after week after week, and there's some time to cool off. But they're considering the inflation coming down and so forth, this momentum could continue. We talked about an indicator called relative strength index, and if we see, I said this is touching oversold territory for the first time. However, it's not necessary that this basically means the end of the world, right? Because this could continue for a few months. It could continue for 6, 7 months. Be choppy, skyrocket. The RSI may fall down, but the price may go up. I mean, the index may go up, and so forth. So, in my opinion, if the earnings are really good end of this month, we are almost prime, I would say, to reach 16.2, unless the inflation numbers are crazy. Okay. And that also basically means a lot of run for crypto as well. So now that takes me to the next point, which is let's see how the Bitcoin is doing. Okay. Bitcoin is just chilling around that 30,000 level. There is not, too much going on in the Bitcoin world. We have discussed like this box resistance of $32,000. This is what we have been watching for a long time. And as I said, this resistance level is not going to be an easy one. However, we are still above this trend line, and this looks legit to me, if you ask me. The next resistance around 48K, as we discussed before. This could absolutely skyrocket. It's just a matter of time, unless the stock market takes a U-turn. So we have to be very considerate about that. If Nasdaq starts falling, this is going to be something that could come down. Now, let's talk about some of the investment we made this week. I got into a new cryptocurrency this week. It's called Route. And before I show the chart, I want to show on this channel what we will be focused on in terms of our investment. So let me bring the screen here. So for crypto, these are the four sort of trends that I'm watching. Decentralized exchanges like Uniswap, Curve, and so forth. Interoperability, which basically means that Ethereum blockchain, Cardano blockchain, Polkadot blockchain, how they communicate with each other, right? Artificial intelligence and scaling. Scaling means that how Ethereum gets faster, how Polkadot gets faster, and how all these different blockchains get faster So the transactions are faster and, normal users can use it. All right. In terms of stocks, we are investing in blockchain, artificial intelligence, green tech. But in green tech, I want to look into the companies that are making like faster charging batteries, right? Because these batteries need to provide vehicles like long, range. They need to be smaller and so forth. Okay. The fourth is quantum computing. This computers to support artificial intelligence needs to be faster and faster, and quantum computing is probably a decade away in my opinion. And those are the early investment you want to make this year. Then there is 3D printing, and the last one is metaverse because we are going to move from 2D world to the 3D world and so forth. Okay, so the play, our crypto play is based on interoperability. Router protocol is going to allow uh, transactions between different blockchains. So Ethereum blockchain will be able to talk to Polkadot, and you will be able to exchange tokens that are in a different blockchain transparently. And that's number one reason why I'm investing in router. We got in around 284 or something. I don't know the exact number, but somewhere around here. And I drew this line to show you what's going on. So as you can see, this specific line, right? Um, this is the resistance line. This one time it came out of it. This is just a wick, so I don't even consider this. But this one time it actually came out of it and then was pushed down. But you can see it is beautifully following this resistance line, and it was also supported by this support line like the diagonal. So that's basically squeeze. And what I see in terms of horizontal resistance around $4 for simplicity purpose, and it's about to break out. Okay, it's also breaking out with decent volume. This volume is going up now, right? And considering we might be in, a mini bull market, I would say, until Bitcoin halving comes around next May, this could have a potential to go up. However, this is my almost 5 to 10x play in the upcoming bull market, which I think it's going to come in 2025, maybe 26. Uh, so this is my 5 to 10x play, and we want to slowly build position on this. So we put $400 into router protocol, and yeah, we are already a little bit up. I bought around the breakout time and been watching this for a while, as you can see. And this is going to be one of those plays which I want to like slowly D.C.A. And if Bitcoin does pretty well, this could actually go to around $8 to $10 range. That would be pretty decent gain. And we'll have to see if you want to exit and re-enter, or we just continue building the position on router protocol. So that's one. The other one we added is CRV and Uniswap. So going back to my initial discussion about decentralized exchanges, and I want to explain a little bit what they mean. So take this diagram into consideration. Um, all these people are trying to exchange different crypto assets, but let's just say the circle inside is like Coinbase or Binance, which is a centralized exchange, which basically means this exchanges have all your tokens, all your money, right? And it's allowing you to transact with these different people. But what happens if Coinbase or Binance goes down? You lose everything. You might say, well, that doesn't happen. Well, it actually happened. There's an exchange called FTX, which collapsed a few months back, and I lost a lot of money. All my money is basically gone. I don't, expect that to come back, and they took everything. So this is why centralized exchanges could be a little risky, and the new world is going into the decentralized exchange. What does that mean? That basically means how the blockchain works. If this person is interested in exchanging something with this person, they can directly do it, right? There's no central entity having your tokens. You own them in your wallet. Guys can do a little bit of research. Maybe in future I post a video. If you guys message me on my Twitter, which I'm going to post on this channel. Um, and yeah, that's why like decentralized exchanges are going to be the future because users have full control over their tokens and so forth. And so we invested in those two popular decentralized exchanges. The first one is uh, Curve. Let's just look at the Curve. The reason to invest in Curve is very simple. It's in, what we have been doing with Cardano and others as well. Look at this. It's into the accumulation zone, right? So had a massive run, collapsed, and now it's accumulating. So big investors, in my opinion, are going to accumulate this maybe even a year more, and eventually this could have a massive double bottom and a huge run to anywhere like 10, 15, $20 at the peak of the bull market. I'm definitely considering Curve as a 10x play. You know, I'm thinking $7 to $10 is a range that Curve could give us a return. All right. And so that's the first one. The second one will be going to is Uniswap. This is one of the first one to become the decentralized exchange. And what I see here is a massive falling wedge here and coming close to the bottom of around $3 here. And now consolidating, it's trying to break this resistance right here. Let's change the color of this. Let's make it yellow. Right. So this is the resistance it's trying to break. And I don't see this going 15, 20 or beyond in this mini bull market if that happens. But on the long run, this is definitely good. I do expect this to go to those $40, $50 level that it reached in the previous bull market because it's the most popular decentralized exchange. Great team, one of the first one. You can call them OG, right? Good backers, good VCs, American startup, and so forth. So okay, so that's there. And then we did D.C.A. a couple of $100 in Ethereum and sorry, Bitcoin. They both are steady. Let's quickly have a look at what Ethereum's trying to do. As we said, until the altcoin market returns, Ethereum is just going to be a follower. It's not doing much. It's just waiting on what Bitcoin is going to do, right? And as you can see, we're watching this yellow resistance line, which is around $2,200. It's trying to attempt to break that. This might be a nice, reverse head and shoulder sort of a curve to meet, you know, this range around $3,500 and then come back down. That's what I'm thinking. If the mini bull market returns in crypto, which would be, a decent 100% gain for Ethereum actually, right? Which is not bad. So we'll see. But that's where Ethereum stands as well. Um, we can quickly also look our other investment, Ethereum's competitors, which are like Polkadot and ADA. As I said, I love it. Just keep DCAing this. This is just almost as like it's dying. I'm telling you, it's not. This will return, from the ashes, and then just when we have another bull run, it's just going to like absolutely skyrocket. ADA, the same thing, touching this, support line, trying to hold it over. If it goes down, as I said, we are the D.C.A. people, so we're going to average it and get our average better for both Cardano and Polkadot. And finally, I want to show you the index of the altcoin market, which is also looking like it's going to die. And this may actually go down a little bit, except the Bitcoin, returns to the bull mode or mini bull mode, I should say, before the halving, right? So this is all good. I want to quickly show you how our portfolio is doing. So we are around $9,000, roughly 9% up in our crypto investment. As I said, we are slowly investing. We don't care about this going skyrocketing. Honestly, if this goes down, I will feel happier because I'm bullish on altcoins and this gives me a good average, right? So again, we are not into 10x tomorrow kind of YouTube channel. We are interested in slowly building our net worth. in the upcoming seasons for crypto as well as the stock market. For stocks, there's nothing much I added. Same portfolio, we are around 28% up. One of our biggest, hit has been Coinbase, and I can quickly show you the chart of Coinbase. Not much going on in desktop metal, UiPath as it is, it's staying steady. Let's quickly look at what Coinbase is doing. Coinbase chart is actually very interesting. So as you can see, the price collapsed, as the crypto market collapsed. But here, this range of around, let's just say 80 something dollars, it only crossed it once here, and it was quickly just, pulling down. And what I see is like this price is holding above this $45 level, and buyers are coming in and trying to create a bottom. And this might well be the bottom, like around $40. Okay. Um, and as you know, the Bitcoin ETF it is filed by the biggest investment manager, BlackRock, and they are going to use Coinbase as a custody. Fidelity is also saying the same thing, which basically means there's a lot of confidence. And obviously, because the markets are not bullish, Coinbase is not doing much, but we actually got it at a very good price around this local bottom. And now it's see again, I'm not investing because this is skyrocketing, right? Sure, our investments are doing good, but I'm not chasing it. I will wait for this to correct, and this is potentially going to be after the Bitcoin correction comes after a good run. And if that happens, that's when we load up in. My goal is to go 3 to 5 times in stock market investments and around 5 to 10x in the crypto investment. I can tell you before like the sort of bull market returns on this public portfolio, we want to like invest around 40 to $50,000, I would say. And we are slowly building it as you've been here. Thanks for joining me again. I would appreciate it if you give a like and subscribe to this channel. We need to increase the number of subscribers who are interested in slowly understanding the markets, investing slowly without panicking, without losing their sleep, and without thinking then they're going to be millionaire next day. Okay, it's work. I'm doing that hard work of researching and slowly showing you our portfolio. Please like, subscribe, tell your friends about the channel. Follow me on Twitter. I'm going to put the link in the description, and I will see you guys next week.